Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. I hope we're all doing well, guys. A bit of a belated installment into the Unwatched Shelf series. I was going to bring this out yesterday, but I was working yesterday since I started my new job on Friday, which I will just give you a quick update on that one, guys. It is going really well so far. This brand new job I've started, and I am working with a great tight-knitted team of wonderful people as well. So yeah, that's going really well so far, guys. I'll keep you guys updated of how the new job is going on like future videos, but really happy and ecstatic to have started like my new job and a new chapter in the Sammy G world. So yeah, this is going to be episode 9 of the Unwatched Shelf series. So yeah, we've got quite a few titles here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 titles. So first one we got is Fear City from Abel Ferreira. This was very kindly voted by Stacey, Acres of Movies. Thank you very much, Stacey. I really do appreciate that. The film Don't Breathe, which was kindly voted by Ash at Popcorn and Horror. And yeah, really good to get this one voted in. That's awesome stuff. Thank you, Ash. A fellow commenter and supporter of the channel called Craig kindly voted for this one, The Running Man. That's the original Running Man. Thank you very much, Craig. And Angelo Napan Films and Roy voted for this one, the first Transporter movie with Big Chase in there. Quite a few people voted for this one. There was Jock, Cy, Ian Thompson, and yeah, there was, I think, a couple other people that voted for me to check this one out. The Taken of Pelham 1, 2, 3, which I knew this was going to be a popular one because I've just heard nothing but fantastic things about this film. So yeah, that's the original Taken of Pelham 1, 2, 3. Mark at Bushman Blue voted for this one, The Sons of Katie Elder. Thank you, Mark, for voting for that one. Tim voted for this film, Hush. And it sure will be hard for me to keep quiet in these videos because I can be a pure gobshite indeed. Lol. Only kidding, by the way, Tim. Thank you very much for voting for that one, by the way. I know you and Marcus are big fans of that film as well. Yeah, this was voted by both of these films, should I say, was voted by Kylo. Thank you very much, mate. The original Godzilla. And It's the Terror from Beyond Space. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for your wonderful votes there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change a couple of the cases around as well, just to make it a bit more even. And let's get on with the show, bring on episode 9 of the Unwatched Shelf series, and we're going to find out what title I'll be checking out for the first time here today on the channel. Come on, bring on the show, grab yourself a cuppa, and let's get on with the show, Come on, let's go. This is kind of the most amount of titles where I've had to kind of change the cases around for this episode, putting in the bag. So yeah, just to make it a bit more even, I've had to few titles here and there. I've had to change the cases around and stuff. So just in case, see what I did there. But the film Journeyman, great film, by the way. That's got the film Fear City in there. Yeah, just with that being a little bit of a bigger case there. Don't Breathe, The Running Man, The Transporter, The Taken of Pelham 1, 2, 3. Oh, so the Sons of Katie Elder I have put in the case for Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, which I quite like this film, actually. I really enjoyed that, to be fair. No, Ollie watched it and he enjoyed it, but yeah, it is the film The Sons of Katie Elder. That's I put in this case here, and then Hush. Wow, I'm really excited to do this video today. And then there's Fanatic, which I put the disc for Godzilla in that case there, and that's a pretty good film as well, actually. I do like that one. And then it's The Terror from Beyond Space. So yeah, guys, all the titles in this banging TK Maxx bag, and now I'm going to shuffle these around and see what title I'll be checking out here today on the channel. So just shuffle these around. Oh, this is... Oh my God, it's finally happening, as Michael Scott would say. Just shuffle them around like a playlist. See what I did there? Shuffle them around. Right. You move it to the left, oh, the Harlem Shuffle. Do, 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 do. Oh, guys, I'll be singing Christmas songs before we know it, eh? Oh, man, I need to work on my singing vocals in prep for that festive season, for Sammy G's future videos in the festive season. Right, stop talking shite, Sam, come on. Get on with it, lads, as they would say in Yorkshire. Shuffle them around. And the title I am going to be checking out today is... Oh, excellent! It's The Terror from Beyond Space. Excellent. So really looking forward to checking this film out, guys. And wow, 70 minutes. So this is going to be the shortest length movie I'll be checking out in this series. So yeah, really excited, guys, to be checking this out here today on the channel. And I do want to actually thank Kyla for kindly voting for me to check this one out. Thank you, Kyla. I believe you also voted for the film You're Next last week. So what do you know, Kyla? 2 weeks on the bounce where a title or two I've picked out of the hat that you kindly voted for. So yeah, excellent stuff. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to sign off here and I'm going to watch this movie sometime today, and I'll come back on camera and I'll give you my overall thoughts on this film. So yeah, I'll see you shortly. I have just got back from watching The Terror from Beyond Space, and I can tell you, guys, it isn't Pennywise, even though this is it, The Terror from Beyond Space. See what I did there? But yeah, so I've watched a couple of like these B movies this year. I watched what was it? The Land. Well, I did watch The Land Unknown, which I personally didn't get on with. I sent the Blu-ray to Roy. Roy quite liked it, which I'm glad to hear. And then there was there was another one. Was it The Colossus of New York, which is another one I didn't get on with, but I did watch what was it? I think I just said, yeah, The Lost World I did really enjoy. But did I get on well with this? Let's find out. So it's The Terror from Beyond Space from 1958. This is directed by Edward L. Ken, starring Marshall Thompson, Sean Smith, Kim Spalding, Paul Lambton, Robert Bice, and the list goes on. So yeah, this is about a expedition where there's a crew, like a group of Martians that basically are sent out to rescue a fellow astronaut, a Martian called Ed, who basically claims that there is a monster on Mars, that on this spaceship on Mars, that is basically a really great threat and he can't escape. He is accused of actually killing these crewmen, but rest assures there is actually a monster in space on the planet Mars, on this spaceship, really. When there's one victim taken by a time, the space crew start to reflect on kind of accusing Ed of anything that they were kind of really kind of sort of went onto the back pedal, really, on the back foot, with kind of pointing the finger at him to blame for the disappearance or the killings of a couple of these crew members. But then you really see on his expression that there's this monster that is lurking in each corner, and then they start to believe him almost, and he's really been serious about it. So it's basically the game for survival on this spaceship, where this monster is just lurking from each corner there, and it's basically to take it into their own hands that they are playing this game for survival and the mission home, to make sure they return home from Mars with this great threat afoot. So what did I think of It's the Terror from Beyond Space? I quite liked this one. Yeah, do you know what, guys? This was better than what I thought it was going to be. I wasn't going into it expecting to be wowed, don't get us wrong, but I did really had a good time with this one, and yet it will be staying in the collection. It is something I could easily chuck on again. It only clocks in for 70 minutes, and this is to date the shortest length film part of this Unwatched Shelf series. So yeah, I think what I really enjoyed, it kind of unlike something like The Land Unknown, or what was the other one, The Colossus of New York, these characters, I really had a good time with hanging out with these characters. They were enjoyable. I thought there was an interesting side story where there's this astronaut and this lady, they've got their own love interest. I kind of found that interesting. But yeah, kind of the setting with the spaceship, that I just found the whole kind of scientific part of it was quite interesting. There was also a couple of astronauts in there that was kind of involved with nursing as well, which I thought was an interesting part of the film, and set on this on the spaceship as well. So yeah, and also the layers were kind of this. There would be a kind of this there was this atomic reactor based on this spaceship, but there was also oxygen tank as well. So yeah, there was some interesting layers with this spaceship, and I really enjoyed kind of the sort of the spacecraft. And I think kind of with this kind of low budget as well, that looks pretty interesting. The look of the monster, very dated now and shown its age, but I think that's the charm of this. And I think with it being kind of a 1950s B movie, that's kind of the charm of it as well. Had a really soothing sound, did the music as well. And when you had kind of the sort of the shots of this dark night sky, and you focus on the spaceship as well, I really enjoyed that aspects of it. And yeah, I kind of like how this film just set it up really well, where they've got the conference room and they're about to go on this space mission to Mars, and I think that just sets up the film really well. It kind of gives us a flavour of what's to come later into the movie. So yeah, I really did had a good time with this one. Yeah, the look of the monster, again, showing its age, but still there's a charm there to be had with the sort of the entertainment value that this film has to offer. Leader of this space crew as well, I thought he was a really cool character, and a couple of the main ladies part of this space crew, again, they had really good chemistry, and I think they had a really good part to play in this as well. Some of the tension and, you know, like trying to like find out where this monster is going to strike next as well. There was some good setup, some good tension there. So overall, guys, I really like this one. Again, like kind of the space setting as well. It was quite atmospheric. It had a good, you know, it really had a sort of like, I think this kind of like, it can have a little bit of a chilling presence. And yeah, I think especially when there's like a monster set in space as well, it really just drives up that tension to a different avenue there. So it's The Terror from Beyond Space. I am going to give this a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, I was gonna go 6, but I'm gonna push it to 6.5 out of 10 because it is one I can see myself returning to in the future, and I had quite a fun time with. So yeah, that one will be staying in the collection, and I do want to thank Kylo again for requesting me to check this movie out. So thank you, Kylo. Really do appreciate that, and that will be staying in the collection. And yep, had a very enjoyable time with that one. Now, guys, on to the stack of titles for episode 10 of the Unwatched Shelf series, and I'm gonna give the deadline till Wednesday, the 3rd of December. So yeah, guys, you've got a week to get your votes in, but any of the previous Unwatched titles, you're more than welcome to vote for or re-votes for. And I will just say as well, guys, if like there's like 1 or 2 people that might vote for the same title, you're more than welcome to still vote for that same title as well, guys. I thought I would just mention that in like the video. If someone does vote for that title, you're still more than welcome to still vote for that same title. I just thought I'd mention that as well, guys. But yeah, this is going to be awesome. So yeah, so the stack of titles I'm going to pick for you guys to get your votes in for episodes 10, we have Revenge, The Sadness, probably would make a double bill with The Happiness, Rust and Bone, Vampires, Widows. I believe this Blu-ray was very kindly sent by Roy, actually. Tropic Thunder, The Beast in the Cellar, Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. This Blu-ray was very kindly gifted by my awesome friend John Mondo Chelovec. Thank you, John. Madhouse, Section 2 Video Nasty, Graduation Day. This is a Section 3 Video Nasty, I believe. And Dario Argento. So I have seen Suspiria, but I tell you what, guys, I will chuck the 2 other titles into the mix. You can pick for either one of these. There's Four Flies on Grey Velvet and Opera. So yeah, guys, you're more than welcome to vote for one of 2 of those Argento titles. Then we've got the Dirty Harry set, and I'm going to pick the second film, Magnum Force, which I haven't seen, so I'll just show which one. I think it's this one, Magnum Force. I think it's that one. So yeah, Magnum Force from this set. The Legends of the Golden Vampires, Faithless, Thanksgiving, and another Video Nasty, Night Train Murders. So yeah, guys, those are the stack of titles for you guys to get your votes in for episode 10. And like I say, guys, the deadline will be Wednesday, the 3rd of December. 1 or 2 of these titles, or any of the previous Unwatched titles, you're more than welcome to vote for or re-vote for episode 10 of the Unwatched Shelf series. And I'll put all of your votes together and I'll shuffle those titles around in that banging TK Maxx bag, and then I'll pick out that title. That will be the title I'll be watching in episode 10 of the Unwatched Shelf series. So yeah, guys, I just want to say thanks for all of your continuous support on the channel. I really, really do appreciate it. And I am gonna cracking on with my mega DVD haul for the next episode, because I've got a lot of DVDs I have bought of late. So yep, I will be doing a mega DVD haul, which I might be splitting into 2 or 3 parts, because yeah, there's a lot of DVDs I've picked up recently. I'm gonna be doing a Blu-ray whole video in the pipeline, which I'm really looking forward to doing that video, because I've picked up some banging awesome titles of late, and yeah, it's pretty legit, pretty dapper, I would say. And also I'm gonna do part 2 of my November watches video, and when we get into December, I do want to do something Christmas themed as well. So yeah, guys, just to give you an idea of what some of my upcoming videos is going to be coming to the channel in a not far distant future there. So yeah, guys, hope everyone is having a wonderful week so far, and I'll be back for more content soon there. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye, take care, guys, thank you so much.